Is Vigil a good new defense operator? Hey, what's up guys, IrishTail here, and in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the new defense operator Vigil, and my thoughts and opinions on him. So hopefully by now you guys have managed to play the update, you've sort of given him a bit of a go, and you sort of know what his ability is. Basically, it's, the ability to go invisible to drones so they don't know exactly where you are in a room. Now, on paper, that sounds really good, and it makes a lot of sense as to why Ubisoft have implemented it the way they have. So basically, as you know, when a drone spots you, it gets that white static. They know that Vigil is around, but they don't know exactly where he is. For Vigil, he knows the drone has been deceived, so he knows there's a drone about somewhere. Now again, like I said, on paper, that sounds fantastic, especially when you consider the current Rainbow Six Siege meta in both Pro League and high-level ranked. Drone game is very important, it's a very key, quintessential part of the gameplay, and it's used all the time to get all the information that you need on a regular basis. However, now that I've sort of had a bit more time to think about it, more time to play about with it, I do have some reservations, generally speaking, about Vigil and how his operator ability works, which I'm going to go into a little bit detail in this video. I will also say the pros, obviously, of his character as well, because, generally speaking, I want to talk about, his benefits and cons. So first of all, I'll just briefly talk about his weapons. Now, personally, I think the K1A submachine gun, it's fantastic, it's really good, and the BOSJ, 12-gauge shotgun, I think is fantastic. A lot of people seem to think this gun is going to be a meme weapon. I really like it. I think the ability to be able to do so much damage, even in just 2 shots, is fantastic. I mean, there are plenty of games where I've just come around a corner and I've just one-tapped somebody who's just jumped in through a window at range, and I think it's good. I think this is almost like a sniper shotgun, and I think that's great. For certain maps, that'll be an awesome ability, it'd be an awesome pick. It's going to be very situational, but I do like the shotgun, I think it's very good. Especially when you combine that with the fact that he has a submachine gun pistols. So, necessarily, you don't need to have 2 submachine guns. You don't need the K1A and then a machine pistol. You only really need the shotgun and a machine pistol. And then obviously when it comes to machine pistols, he has the C75 Auto, which personally I'm not a fan of, mainly because you can't really do much to it. Then you have the SMG12, which you can put, like a sight on, a grip on, all that kind of stuff. So personally I think the SMG12 is his better stuff. He then comes with 2 barbed wire and 2 impact grenade. Personally, I think the impact grenades are going to be his better choice, solely for the fact that they improve his roam game a little bit, allow you to blow through walls, get through walls quickly, get out of the places. So generally speaking, I think that's quite good as a whole. And, that's my opinion. I like that. That to me works out quite well, and it's an interesting idea. So now let's sort of jump into some of the issues with this operator. So first of all, one of the major issues with this gadget is it's susceptible to electronic devices. So if the enemy team are running a Thatcher or an IQ, you are visible 100%. Drones don't need to spot you because they can. IQ literally just needs to go, okay, look, pull out a device. There he is. Let's shoot him, and he's pretty much dead. And again, this is one of those things of drone game is really important. And even with Vigil, you'll still be doing a heavy roam game. Now all you need to do is you need to drive the drone around into a room, and you get that white sort of blur around your screen, so you know there's a Vigil about somewhere. You know he's in the room. And then all you need to do is get an IQ to run up and go, right, okay, I'm going to stand outside this room with my scanner. The drone goes in, so we know he's in there, and then IQ just scans and shoots him. And it's really quick, he's really easy to kill. You've got to remember he is a 1-armor, 3-speed operator, so he's really easy to kill. Ooh. And, yeah, I don't think necessarily that's a good thing. Similarly, you could just put a drone into a room, there's the fuzz, you get a Thatcher to throw an EMP grenade, it disables his ability, and while you're doing that, you get a teammate to run in as well, and you kill him. And again, it kind of just, I don't know necessarily if that's a good thing, that he's so easily countered, but then again, obviously, you do need counters. Another thing to remember is that Twitch, if she hits him, because there is a strength meter on this thing. If you're looking directly at him or you're closer to him, the pulse gets a lot stronger. So a good Twitch player could conceivably just shoot him, go, oh, there he is with the shock drone, and then go in and kill him. Similarly, which is a really big flaw that a lot of people seem to miss, is Jackal is still able to track his footprints. It doesn't protect him from those footprint scanners. The only thing it protects him from is camera feeds. So if if you're running about and the enemy team have got a jackal, they could just scan your footprints and they'll know where you are. You can't suddenly EMP to get away from that. You are basically still, visible to the jackal. And again, that to me doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't make him a good necessary roamer, as opposed to, say, Kavera, who can run around Silent Step, and Jackal wouldn't even know she's out there. She wouldn't even know where he is, or he wouldn't know where she is, rather, because she's left no footsteps. And I think that's one of the issues there, because while Vigil is great, there are certain instances where he's really easily beaten just with some of the basic stuff we've been doing for quite a long time in Siege. To me, it's not the most fantastic thing. And similarly, even with just, all you need is a drone and somebody with a flashbang, and Vigil could be easily taken out anyway. I mean, you have to think, if you go into a room with a drone, okay, it's fuzzy, throw a flashbang in there because you know he's in there, walk in and shoot him because he'd be blind. And, it just, generally speaking, it's a good idea, but I don't know on paper if it's going to be amazing, if it'll come into meta. Maybe I could be completely wrong and we can see it like a heavy Vigil, like a Vigil meta coming into the game, but somehow I just don't see it. I just don't think that he's going to be this strong operator that Ubisoft want him to be. To me, it almost feels like they had the two attack operators with Dockerby and the other one whose name's completely blanked me now. They kind of looked at their operators and went, okay, look, we've got two really awesome skills here, and we're going to just throw in a Vigil who's got like sort of this ability, but we've not really planned it out as much, and, it almost feels like that. Obviously, they haven't done that, because I know a lot of time goes into it, but it feels like this guy has got a lot of weaknesses and very few advantages. I mean, look, his weapons are great. I absolutely love his weapons. I think they're fantastic. I love the shotgun to bits. Like I said, I think it's a fantastic weapon. I just feel like his ability is somewhat lacking in certain situations. Because, again, like I said, Jackal can easily defeat him, and IQ can easily defeat him. Even a good Thatcher will do it. And that, to me, is where the issue sort of lies. Although, one of the cool things is that if, obviously, Dockerby does attack the cameras, Vigil can go invisible and she can't see him on the cameras. Which I suppose, in some regards, is quite good, because it means, if the enemy capture your cameras, you can still roam around fairly safely without getting spotted. But, it's one of those things of, like, it kind of means that you're going to struggle because of that. And, it's just, I don't know how that's going to sit in with the meta. Personally, like I said, I don't think Vigil's going to be very good. His roam game precedents on the fact that you don't know where he is, and again, like I said, Jackal immediately defeats that, and IQ immediately defeats that. Thatcher can temporarily stop that. A Twitch can do the same, and like I said, even with a basic drone and flashbang, he's still fairly underpowered against that ability. So, like I said, I don't know how well Vigil's going to do in the meta. Obviously, he'll get a lot of play in the next few weeks, months, possibly. Because he's a new operator, people are going to want to try him, going to want to see where he fits in the meta, see how he plays, which is fair enough. Obviously, that's completely understandable. He's the new operator, everyone wants to try him. It's a nice new shiny thing on defense, so it kind of makes sense that, people with Season Pass are going to try him, people that bought the new operator are going to try him, but like I said, once the lull dies down, I think he's going to drop out of meta. I don't think we're going to heavily see him in ranked, in Pro League. Like I say, I could be completely wrong here, but that's just my opinion. But now, like I say, guys, I want to throw it out to you guys. What do you think to Vigil? You've had a couple of days to try him. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Vigil's a really good new operator, or do you think he's lacking quite heavily in the anti-roam, in the roam game, and do you feel like there's too many counters? Let me know your thoughts below. Obviously, I'm interested to hear what you guys as a community think, because, otherwise it's just me talking to myself, pretty much, and that's not fun. So I want to hear what you guys think. Let me know what you think to his weapons, let me think, know what you think to his gadget, because at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. If you guys share your opinions with me, let me know, share it with your friends, see what they think, as the whole point of this channel is to try and share out. Obviously, with the new season coming, also, guys, I'm going to be trying to make more content. I did take last season off to kind of take a break, but I have a lot of content coming up, a lot of things planned out that I'm going to be making video-wise. There might be a bit of an issue because I'm having some personal stuff going on, I'm helping a friend out, but that's not important for you guys. Just know that as much as I can, I will be getting content out. as often as possible. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you've got the notifications turned on, because as always, I have a shitty upload schedule, and that is the best way to find out what's going on. Obviously, dislike the video if you didn't like it, but please don't dislike it if you don't agree with me. Just share your thoughts in the comments below. That's not quite how the dislike button works. I still think people just do that just because they don't understand it. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. I realise I've just pushed this to 10 minutes, which I didn't mean to do. But again, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all the support. I'm nearly at 12k subscribers. In fact, I might be there when this video comes out, as I am slightly pre-recording it. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.